How do we go from celebrating curves to shaming them in just a few decades? And why does it feel like no matter how hard we try, will never be enough? The other day I was talking with my sister and we kind of had this moment where we both realized that so many of the things that we feel insecure about weren't even insecurities in the first place until social media made them feel like flaws. Like, we were literally fine before, but now we overthink everything. Like the way we do our makeup, the way we dress, our hairline, the shape of our nose, even the way our stomach looks when we sit down. So it's just things that are so normal and so human. Now they just feel wrong. And we both realized that it's not just insecurity, it's like this underlying anxiety that it's just always there. And it's exhausting. It's crazy because beauty standards have never been stable. They shift constantly depending on the culture, the era, or who's trending. I mean, in the early 2000s, it was all about being skinny, like scary, skinny. And then suddenly it was just like big thighs, big butts, tiny waist, and now it's moving back towards skinny again, but with a flat stomach and a perfectly sculpted body without looking like you try too hard. And that's the part that gets me. We're supposed to look naturally perfect, but most of the people who look that way have had procedures or surgeries or fillers or have a personal trainer and they just work out 24/7. They just have had so much help behind the scenes and it's all hidden under this, oh, I just woke up like this aesthetic, and it's just not real. And I think what messes with our head the most is the fact that it's subtle. Like, we know a lot of what we see online isn't real, but it still gets to us. We still compare. Even when we know someone's face has been edited or they've had work done, we still compare and it still makes us feel like we're never enough. And then you start wondering if maybe you should fix something. Like, maybe if I change this one thing, I'll finally feel pretty or I'll finally feel confident. But the truth is, that feeling is never gonna last because beauty standards are always shifting. So it's like this feeling of never being done, never feeling like you fully measure up. You get your skin clear, but then your lips aren't big enough. Or you lose weight and then your hip dips bother you. You fix your nose in pictures and then your jawline looks too soft. And it just doesn't stop. There's always something to change, something to contour, something to cover. And we start building our entire routines around these beauty standards. Like, I can't leave the house without makeup because I genuinely feel ugly. Like, not just bare face, but like wrong. I've skipped events, photos, even simple things like going to the grocery store because I didn't feel presentable. And when I think about it, it's not even about me. It's about the invisible pressure to look a certain way for other people and to be social media pretty every day, even in real life. It's wild because we used to celebrate uniqueness. Like, truly, people were known for the things that made them stand out, like gaps in their teeth, strong noses, unconventional beauty. That's what used to be considered captivating. And now I feel like we're just trying to look the same. Same eyebrows, same lashes, same filler, same body shape. So I feel like individuality has been replaced by this copy-paste version of beauty. And the people who do look different, who do stand out, are often made to feel like they need to catch up with these ridiculous beauty standards. What scares me is how deep it runs. This doesn't just affect how we see ourselves, but it literally changes how we live. We'll buy clothes based on what hides our flaws instead of what makes us feel good. We'll change our hair because it doesn't fit the current trend. We'll start diets or workouts not because we want to feel healthy and strong, but because we hate how we look. And that hate isn't even ours. It was planted in us by a system that profits off our insecurities. And I'm not gonna pretend I'm above it. Like, I fall into it too. I have days where I just spiral because I saw a TikTok of a girl who looked flawless, and then suddenly I just hate my face, hate my body, hate my outfit, hate everything. And it feels like I'll never catch up. Like, no matter what I do, I'll never reach that level of pretty. And that messes with your mind, like, deeply. But I also know it's not real. I know that the people we think are perfect are insecure about something. I know that the standard itself is broken, and I know that I don't want to spend my whole life chasing a beauty standard that it's not even based in reality. I just ramble too much because I have so many things to say about this topic, but I guess I just want to get to a point, and I think we all do, where our worth isn't measured by how well we've learned to hate ourselves and disguise it, where we can exist in our bodies and faces without constantly thinking how to change them. And I know it sounds idealistic, but honestly, I think it just starts with talking about it. Just being real and saying, you know what, I feel the same way. Because the more we realize we're not alone in this, the more power we take back from the system that made us feel broken in the first place. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.